Good morning. Sorry about being a little late, but um, Mother Nature hit me all of a sudden. Morning, Junkyard. Good morning, Amish. Good morning, Big Steve. Took me a while to find the computer this morning. I had to pry my eyes both open from yesterday. Got that savage beaten. That's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Well, did you do like Fred G. Sanford would have done? Give him a little rat-a-tat-tat with a baseball bat? Morning, Skeeta. It's 43 here, and it's clear. I actually have a window open. I got the air conditioners off, but I have a window open. Well, my cat thinks she's a dog too. Because every time the back door opens, she goes running to see who it is. It's probably 73 in here. No, junkyard. First of all, you complain that you get too much rain. Now it's too dry. There's just no satisfying you Oklahomians. You know, you get a little bit of rain, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 inches in a month. And then, you don't get any for a month and a half and you complain. I don't understand that. Need to fill up some cracks. I agree. When it rains and it rains fast, that's not good. It's not good for the ground or anything like that. If I'd rather get, if you're going to get 5 inches of rain over a 24-hour period, 5 hour period. I'd rather get the 5 inches of rain over a 24-hour period. That way, it gives the ground some time to absorb the moisture. When you get an inch an hour, it's hard for the ground to absorb that much water. Yeah, right, Pumpkin. Yeah. Pretty girl. Light rain and drizzle is good because it actually gets absorbed into the ground. Hold on, they want to see the baby. They want to see how big the girl is. Yeah. Well, that depends on what kind of ground you're talking about too. But if it's just sand, hell, it'll hold a lot more than 4 inches. They say that hurricane dumped 3 trillion gallons of rain, enough to fill 600 million Olympic-sized swimming pools. We had, when I was in FFA school, we had wall plaques on the wall that were 6 foot tall, and they were soil samples. And it had, they were, how can I put it? It showed different layers of soil for 6 feet, and it even had grass on the top of it. And the person that made these was an FFA student from like 20 years before, and he shellacked them so the grass stayed green and everything else. But it's kind of interesting to see, because you could see the roots of the grass and everything, and then you could see the different layers and the different colors of the soil and the density of the soil. Well, I tell you what, Steve, take one of them laser lights and point it right towards there and run it around in a circle. I'm sure you can get one of them cats to scratch that for you. Huh. That's a very major highway. I bet you can heat your house with a hairdryer. Agnes, 1972. That was probably the first one of the season. Cathead Biscuits in Ohio. There you go. Yeah. Um, there's a company up here called Riverbend Timbers, and they make timber framed homes. And they use 8-inch timbers for all the walls and everything, for the timber framing. And then they put in OSB with 8 inches of styrofoam. And they run the conduit for the wiring and all that other stuff through all that the styrofoam. Now they make those houses so airtight and so heat efficient that they have to have air pumps in them to bring in air. Because if they didn't, if you left the door shut and didn't open them, you would deplete the oxygen in the house. Well, I'm not even going to go there with the squares of toilet paper because I'm not that desperate and I'm not going that low. Well, that's why they put the air pumps in there or the oxygen pumps in there, whatever you want to call them. This is no lie. The guy the builders that build it, I used to pick up their trash all the time. And they would tell me you could set a lit candle in a 10 by 10 room with the door shut in there, and it would raise the temperature of the room. That's how insulated they are and airtight. So I imagine, even though it costs a ton of money to build them, you probably save a ton of money on the heat cost. That's right. Because 5 gallons of water at a time is probably more expensive than a roll of toilet paper. And besides that, the neighbors get upset when you start that Honda water pressure washer up in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Good morning, gorgeous.
I don't know what you're gonna do with them. You're gonna go.
Huh?
They're 1%.
You don't want to drink it?
No, that's from last night. It's happening.
I can't hear you. You don't like chocolate milk?
Ah,
I couldn't hear you. Keep it up. I just opened my eyes this morning, and I can get them closed again if you want. I'm not afraid.
can you read lips?
Yeah.
He don't like 1%.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Huh?
Come here. Can you read Hickory?
I can read it here. Here, baby.
So let's cater to the little kid. Get him whatever he wants.
Stop. Clean it up.
He ain't gonna clean it up. You clean it up.
Clean it up. You want to squeeze it?
Um.
I go put it.
Actually, I can't. Raw milk is probably good. I can't drink it.
Go put it in the bathroom.
Probably be good, so I can make cheese with it and stuff. But years ago, when I was a kid, and Kevin can tell you this, my mom and dad would buy milk from a farmer, and we drank it all the time. All of a sudden, I got sick, and I spent a couple weeks in the hospital from it. There was something, because it wasn't pasteurized, it just did not set with me, and it damn near killed me. You got an ad coming up in 30 seconds. Raw milk is safe to drink. It's just got to be refrigerated. Underground, there you go. Yeah. Took me a while, but I got it. Once it started flowing, it really started going. Oh, we don't have no cow. We have a bull. Yeah. Must have got a Kamala Harris ad, huh? Sorry about that. I don't pick the ads. I actually think there shouldn't be any mail-in voting, period. Local to Pennsylvania. Yeah. It does. No, I actually think there shouldn't be any mail-in voting. It should be all done in person, and you should have to have ID. I realize people, well, I can't get to a voting booth. All right. Well, then, if you can't get to a voting booth, then they should set up where they can pick up people who call for a ride.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah. You were in that position that you couldn't.
Huh?
You were in that position that you couldn't.
I never mailed in a vote. I always went and vote.
My mom did.
But no, they could. Like, we have that. We have
What if
training.
they're in the hospital?
Huh?
What if they're in the hospital? Huh?
Well, if you're in the hospital, then you're probably not in your right mind to vote anyways. Because you're
so
under
you just
you're on your prescription drugs, and you're not. In your
Well,
right
you're
mind.
under that every day.
I'm talking about painkillers and stuff like that,
well,
hallucinogens and stuff like that.
Don't matter. Don't matter.
Hold on, people. I'm going to have to give somebody an attitude adjustment.
No, because I'm calling your bluff.
I'm going to bend her glasses with her in them.
Yeah.
Well, the deployed militaries are different. They can set up a voting booth there at the bases. I know I'm a radical. That's right. And make them, dye their fingers so they know they can't vote again. They used to do that years ago. Morning, Square Table. No, I believe that if you want to end corruption in the voting, you have to quit doing the mail-in votes. So that doesn't sound too bad for a catfish dinner. There you go. You get what, potato salad with it and French fries or coleslaw and French fries? Yeah. Well, people trust mail-in voting. Well, if you trust mail-in voting, why don't you mail $500 to yourself and see if you get it? If you ask people that trust mail-in voting if they would mail themselves $500 cash in the mail, I bet 95% of them say, hell no, I wouldn't mail myself $500. Why? Because I can't trust the mail. Right, can't trust the mail. It's going to be worse now that this hurricane hit. All them states over there, even with mail-in voting, hell, mail ain't going to run probably for another month. A lot of these places can't even get, they don't even have mailboxes for one thing. All that stuff is gone. The roads are missing. Bridges are missing. If you do get mail, you got to go to the post office to get it. Yeah.
Shots, everybody, shots.
Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots.
Shots.
Spy Shot Thursday. Yeah, how are those people going to vote? That could determine the election right there if they can't vote. That's right. Now, the other night, they asked J.D. Vance about the election, if he thought that the 2020 election was corrupt. J.D. Vance should have brought up that all these governors that have been removing dead people off in the voting list, if that isn't corruption, I don't know what is. One state removed 500,000 voters off in the voting list because they were dead. Who's to say those people weren't voting or didn't vote? Somebody didn't use their names to vote. Well, Colton Heartless the other day called me and told me he was at a bar and he was drinking a bucket of beer. It was 5 16-ounce bottles of beer for $10. He was finishing his last bottle on his first bucket, and he was considering getting a second bucket. Yeah, I know, from the voting poll. The only thing bad about pitchers, if you don't drink it fast enough, it gets warm. I'll take a pitcher and a garden hose, please, for a straw. Right, fill it up. I don't want none of that nasty foam on top of it either. Probably was Budweiser. I know. When I was out in Peabody, Massachusetts, my shagger, the guy that throws trash, we would stop at Pizza Hut and something like that for lunch, and he'd order a pitcher of beer, and they'd bring 2 glasses, and I'll take a Coke. And he said, "You don't want none of this beer?" No. If you want, go ahead and drink. I don't care. It's not me. But I'm driving, and I'm not. Something happens, even though it won't get me drunk. But if something happens, I don't want to have to face the DUI or whatever. So. Like it here, yeah. It is good for the election. But then again, people, American-made goods do not get stopped or get stuck on ships outside the ports. Just remember that. Israel is good for the election too. Jewish vegetables. Well, it worked for the hell was that guy's name? The guy that I can't remember his name now. He lived to be like 93 years old. The health nut. Yeah, Jack. Yeah. Jack LaLanne. Well, there is something in that juicing. I mean, it's just like the balance of nature. Balance of nature, you got your fruits and your vegetables. So I'm assuming if you juice your fruits and you juiced your vegetables and you did a shot of each every day, you'd probably feel a lot better. Well, it's really hard to milk them. Good thing somebody reminded me. Um, in fact, the last time I was at the doctor, they took a gander at my lungs. They listened, and she told me, "You have really good lung function." I did brush my hair. It's just getting to the point where it's so long it doesn't work anymore. Okay. Nice, soft, beautiful hair, and it won't set. It needs to. I need to chop some of it. Would I get a perm for a $200 super chat? Yeah, I'd get a perm for a $200 super chat. Not a super chat. No. I'd get a perm for a $200 PayPal. Because if you give me a $200 super chat, Google gets 100 of it. So yeah. A quarter mile away? Yeah. Square table. Would you get a perm for a $200 super chat? Yeah, I got selective hearing too. I did trim my eyebrows the other day. I got a little whistling noise coming out of this fan over here. Sounds like a bearing's going out of it. Got an ad coming out in 50 seconds. That's right. Would be nice. Yeah, I'll show you something. You can show her this the next time there, Square Table. I can find her. Might take me a minute, but maybe I have it here. Right here. Next time you want a sandwich, show your wife this. Really, really, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, you're doing it wrong. That's right. She's willing to make you a sandwich. I gotta make a pot of coffee. I'll be right with you. Well, maybe. I make a pot of coffee, and then I visited the little boy's room, and you know, had to release some liquid. Chesney Hawks. I've never heard of Tennessee Hawks. Never heard of them. Herm or her? I'll have to come in. So, anything new with anybody? Well, huh. In the playoffs, I haven't watched the Tigers game in a long time. Well, it is time for Monahan's Meat Market. I'm actually going to start doing videos on these instead of doing them on the live streams, but let's do this. There we go. Pork butts, $1.49 a pound. Angus New York strip steaks, $9.99 a pound. Fresh 80/20 tubes, $3.69 a pound. Average 10 pounds or a little more. Fresh 73% tubes, $2.69 a pound. I think when they say 73%, I think they're 73% fat, 27% meat. T-bone porterhouse steak, $7.99 a pound. Drumsticks, 99 cents a pound. Don't want anything from New York? New York City. Lunchable turkey, American ham and cheddar, $3.99. 6-pack. Hillshire Snackings. Snack tray, 75 cents. Sliced ham. Smithfield honey ham lunch meat, $6.99 for 2 pounds. I don't like honey ham. Black Label sausage, cheese, egg bites, 99 cents for a 4.2 ounce package. There's 2 bites. Kentucky Bourbon Right Brand bacon, 1.5 pounds thick cut, $5.99. Jimmy Dean maple brown sugar bacon, $2.99 for 12 ounces. Hillshire smoked cheddar rope sausage, 13 ounce package, $2.99. Gallo Italian dry salami, $1.29 for 6 ounces. Kentucky is okay. Sugar River snack sticks, ends and pieces. Chili seasoned chicken, barbecued pork, $6.99 for a 2 pound package. This is probably the deal of the day. Eggs, large, $2.99 a dozen. Eggs are $4 a dozen here, 4.5. Marie Callender chocolate satin mini pies, $1.99. There's 2 pies in each one. There you go, Junkyard. Classic French cream cheesecake. Sara Lee French cream cheesecake, $5.99. Yeah, the non-union age. Yeah. Sara Lee coconut meringue pie, $5.99. All of a sudden, I think I'm Gilligan, coconut cream. You got an ad coming up in 55 seconds. Marie Callender confetti birthday cake, $4.99. When the ad hits, I'll stop. Delights Eggwiches, breadless breakfast sandwiches, ham, bell peppers, mushrooms, bacon, onion, and an egg patata with turkey, sausage, and cheese. $2.99 for 4 sausages or 4 sandwiches. You didn't think I knew what a frittata was, did you? Tyson Korean barbecued chicken wings, 2.5 pounds, $6.99. That Sara Lee is a pretty good cook. Rally sweet potato fries, $3.49 for a 22-ounce package. Black pearl peeled and deveined tail off shrimp, 8 ounces for $2.79. Those are raw, they're not cooked. Hillshire Farms spicy chili flavored smoked sausages with cheese and beans, $5.99 for a 6-pound package. That's less than $1 a pound. And if you probably haven't, that's probably about what they're worth, $1 a pound. Fully cooked popcorn chicken, $12.99 for 5 pounds. Maple pancake on a stick. It's got a sausage in it on a stick. $12.99 for 5 pounds. Now we've had the maple sausages rolled up and rollers. Those were good. These are probably just as good. Fully cooked Asagio chicken breast, $12.99 for 5 pounds. Asiago. Fully cooked chicken drumsticks. $7.99 for 5 pounds.
Tyler,
Probably buy some of them just to have on case. Daily Choice uncooked whole chicken wings, $9.99 for 5 pounds. It will. It will. Ice glazed chicken tenderloins, $12.99 for 5 pounds.
you don't want them? On the table over there. Or did you want gold? Please?
And that concludes on the hand meat market.
Go get those
Advertisement.
strawberries over there then. You don't have to drink them. Watch it. You don't need that. Or that. No, they're on the table, Tyler.
Yeah. I don't need any more freezers.
Put these in your bag. There's your snack. Here. Eat it.
No, no. I have no idea what yogurt in a burrito is. Yeah. Yep. Well, I've actually looked into buying a walk-in freezer at one time. It would probably be cheaper than running all the freezers I'm running right now.
Huh. Imagine that.
Huh?
I said, imagine that.
Imagine that. Well, we don't never have to worry about where our next meal's coming from, now do we?
Well, unless the power takes a shit, then you better be thinking about a whole lot of cooking.
Now, I got them generators. I can start the generators up.
Sure.
I got one generator to run all 3 freezers that are out there. 4 freezers, excuse me. Yeah, because I told Kathy about the longshoremen going on strike. She went to Family Dollar the other day and bought 2 packs of toilet paper. We already had 2 packs here, so we should be good for a while.
Huh. Wow, it's a piece of shit. Not worth it for well. Go buy you smaller cups. No wonder they were on sale.
The lids don't fit.
Let's try these.
Is that a new cup?
Yeah. Now let's try the others. See how that works.
The electric's cheaper than the food.
I don't know. I think we're just like
Maybe you might want to pour it in a different cup then. She bought some new to-go cups from the Dollar Tree, and the lids aren't working on them.
General Dollar.
General Dollar, excuse me.
Well, I'll just have them
Huh?
for the pretties here.
I can't hear you.
I'll just have them for pretties
Yeah, she got them for pretties.
for here.
For here. One's orange, you know, like pumpkin.
No one was, it was a deal. 2
For
buy one, get the second one free.
yeah. No wonder they were
Okay, so they're $1, so I paid $1
for
for
4 cups. Yeah, 25 cents a piece, and the lids don't work on them.
That's not good. Don't matter. Tyler.
Well, young people, I have to go to the little boys' room again.
Yeah.
I have to wait a minute. I'll wait till they leave and then I'll go. It's working on me, Mother Nature. Wait till you get my age. After I do my sleep study, I have to go see my gastrologist, I call him. What do they call him? Whatever you want to call him.
Tyler.
That's the next doctor on the list.
Tyler.
Well, it's raised a degree. It's 44 now.
Tyler.
I never studied for sleep either, but I wish I could get some. Yeah, bovine meteorologist. That's right. What's that?
Are you trying to say you don't get sleep?
I don't get the sleep that I should be getting. I don't
You
sleep.
would sleep perfect if you didn't sleep throughout the day. Hours.
It's because I'm so tired I can't take it any longer.
Yeah, there's always an excuse, isn't there? I guess
I get worked like a government mule during the
You
day.
do?
Yes.
What'd you do?
Yeah, mule, yeah.
What'd you do? I must be missing something. Holding up the back of the chair? Come on. Yeah.
Well, it don't happen amount. Well, every night, big boy, every night.
I think y'all are a little confused. Here, sweet pea.
Yeah.
There's that other. Yeah. Here's this art.
I know.
Come here. You want it zipped? Huh? Better not chew on it. Get your sippy. Get your water bottle.
Your water bottle.
Man, I'll tell you, you're a handful. Ouch. Here, yeah.
How come Nia didn't stay?
She stayed with Rita. Uh-huh.
He didn't want to see Nana.
He said she didn't want to see Nana.
And she doesn't love Mommy.
She doesn't love Nana?
Well, she told me she did. Did she lie?
Yeah.
Of
Do
course.
you love Nana? Huh? You love Papa? That's what I figured.
Aw. Don't get in that builder set. No, you
I
did.
didn't say anything yet.
Well, you should have to wait to answer.
Well, you know.
I love you with all my heart, and I'll tell you right away I love you. I don't have to sit there and wait. I don't have to think about it. I'll call your daddy. He can come pick you up today and keep you. Yeah.
Hey, excuse me. Excuse me.
You gotta get your backpack and your water bottle. Straighten the curtain up. See how I get respected? Yeah.
Tyler, come on. This isn't mine.
What?
This isn't mine.
Is it my what? Is it my what? Wait, Nana, Daddy, look.
They do need some pack mules to get across that. You know, some of the places where they have to pack them in and out.
Well, I have to.
No, you don't have to.
I wanna, I have to.
Well, oh, stop. Why did you zip? Come here. Stop. Dude.
Because you unzipped it and didn't zip it back up. That's why. So don't sit there and blame the poor kid. Oh! 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 Bye! One of these days, I'm going to shut my mouth. I have to go to the little boy's room. I'll be right back. Feel free to talk about me while I'm gone. Yeah, she did live in Asheville. Sorry. 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 Kevin has 6 Cub Cadet trailers. That way the girls can put their feet in them. He has them side by side. 2 of them side by side, 3 deep. He's got them hooked together with 3-inch channel. 3-inch thick channel. Got them hooked to his Cub Cadet. That way he can parade them around town. Got helium balloons. He's even got a 1-man band following him when he does it. Morning, Kevin. That's the truth. See? He even said it. That's the truth, Cornbread. Even telling you, I'm telling the truth. See? And you guys said I was a liar. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna have for breakfast. I don't know. Maybe a chili omelet. Kathy made goulash last night, and she also made chili because she fried up a lot of burgers. So the extra burger she had, she made chili with. So I actually had chili mac last night for dinner with pepper jack cheese in it. There you go. I actually have a tote downstairs full of coffee. And I have a probably, that's full of coffee, but I have probably another shelf of instant coffee downstairs too. Now, I was putting milk in my coffee, milk and sugar. But I can drink it black if I have to. And I don't mind drinking it black. But I was at Walmart the other day and they had creamer there. They had a big creamer for $5.69. Well, they had a giant creamer, which was twice as big as the big creamer for $7.99. That's right. No supper tonight, my coffee. No sugar tonight, my coffee. No sugar tonight, my cake. But anyways, I bought the big creamer for $7.99. No, don't hoard booze. Just get you a bunch of fruit juice. You can make your own wine 2 weeks. So if you got enough booze to keep you for 2 weeks, you can make your own wine and have it in 2 weeks. Well, this is powdered creamer. It doesn't have any flavor. It's just creamer. So you can actually make cream of, soup with it. You had to, cream of soup. Well, the reason why I bought the big one, and I'll probably buy another one here next week or whatever, is because of, the way everything's going anymore, you never can tell. Well, I much prefer it too, but I'm using it because it's cheaper by a long run. I've been using it all week, and I've used probably 4 ounces, 5 ounces of creamer, maybe. I try to be. It is partially hydrated. Keeps your feet dry. And warm. Yeah, I'm from the old. When I was a kid, yes, Kevin, my mom and dad, my mom would save all them bread wrappers for the winter. Had 7 kids plus mom and dad, that was 9. So you wore them when you went out to shovel, so your feet didn't get cold and didn't get wet. It's hard to buy waterproof boots that are actually waterproof. They do make good trash sacks. Well, I don't wear boots anymore because I can't put boots on. My ankles don't move like that, so I can bend them down and tip them in. I don't do that anymore. I wore boots for 20 some years, man. Almost 30 years. I'd get up in the morning, put on my boots, go to work. I'd get up in the morning on Saturday and Sunday, put on my boots, go outside and do stuff. The only time I ever wore tennis shoes or dress shoes or any kind of shoe, if we were going someplace and going out. I got 6 brand new pair of military boots out there in the garage, size 14s. W's. Nancy Sinatra. I was on an online auction, and they had a bunch of military boots, authentic military boots, brand new. I bought them all for $1 a pair. Then again, they were size 14. Why? Not very many people use a size 14. They are. Well, you know how you break in a pair of military boots, don't you? Get yourself a tub of hot water. Throw them boots in that tub of hot water for, half hour, 45 minutes to an hour. After you get them completely soaked, pull them out, drain all the water out of them, take them outside and beat them against a tree or something for a few minutes. And then start going like this for the heels or the toes. And then, after they dry, shine them up. And they'll be broken in for you. You got an ad coming in 35 seconds. I haven't seen the new ones. The old leather ones, man, I tell you what, they were a good boot. Your feet froze in the damn things, but they were a good boot. Well, in all actuality, I didn't mind polishing the boots because I made a ton of money in basic training polishing boots. I would get $5 a pair to polish boots. Every soldier had 2 pairs of boots. I would do 30 or 40 pairs of boots every month. Yep. And I tell you how to polish a pair of boots. You open up your polish. You got a tin can of polish. You put ice cold water in the lid. You take your lighter. You light the polish. And you swirl that around till the polish starts to get liquid. You take a nice clean rag, dip it in the water. Squeeze out the excess. Put it in the polish. Put it on the boot. Go back to the water, and then put it back on the boot again. You do that 3 or 4 times. And when you're all said and done, you can see like a mirror on them boots. That's right. No, I didn't have nothing to do at night. I'd polish boots at night, on your free time. After they dismissed us for the night, I'd polish boots. Kevin was he was in a different barracks than me. I was in the last barracks, I was the last bunk in the barrack. And Kevin went to a different barrack. So I polished boots for everybody in that barracks, man. I made money. Well, we're talking, this is in the 80s, 82. So. We didn't have any Chinese. We had a couple of Chinese. One guy was called Tran. Tran was about 5'2", weighed about 180 pounds. The guy could bench almost 400 pounds. He was one of the strongest guys I ever seen. Do 200 push-ups in 2 minutes. 200 sit-ups in 2 minutes. They had a hard time counting them because this guy was so fast doing it. No, this guy was Chinese. Well, is my video feed still dark? Is it just you or everybody else? Because I can see myself. Yeah. I done enough. Yeah. Can you still see me, Junkyard? One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Yeah. What number do you need? I just got to get 60. Yeah. I'm done then. Hey. Am I dark to everybody else, or is it just Steve? Maybe it's something over there on the West Coast. I don't know. According to, I got it running here. Yeah. I say because I've got the stream running on another window and I can see myself there. No. I got some new literature the other day. Oh, I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but hey, tennis shoes, you old snuggle bunny, you. Anybody got a cigarette? Morning, Tammy. Are you watching me from bed? See, that's how Cornbread knew that Kenny had a crush on me because he walked in and she was sitting there underneath the covers with her phone and she was watching me. Yeah. Caught her red-handed. But, can't blame her. What's not to love? You know. Said the rest up. I know. You know, she's been busy screwing over America. They probably will. They run numbnuts out of the big house the other day. The Waltz showed up to Ann Arbor to the game, the Minnesota-Michigan game. And instead of waiting till after the game started to come in, he decided to go in early. By doing that, they would not let anybody come in the gates for a half an hour until they had him situated and out of the way. So all these people had to sit here and wait. A lot of them missed the beginning of the game because of him. Now, when Trump goes to a game or something like that, he either shows up way before the game starts, or he shows up after the game starts, so he's not stopping the people from coming in. But Waltz, he come right through the front gates for one thing. Had the whatever you want to call it, the procession right there. They had to block off the whole area and everything for him. And then he flipped off a bunch of University of Michigan students. But, you know, that's in his nature. Yeah, ad coming up in 50 seconds. I just got a message from a guy on Facebook. I've been trying to buy some OSB from the guy, and I haven't been able to get a hold of him. He finally messaged me, and now he gave me a phone number so I can call him. Breaking breakfast bread, we got biscuits. Three biscuits. Eggs and spam. There you go. Hey, I like spam. I like treat. Fry it up. It's good to eat. People think spam is something weird. All it is spices and ham. That's why it's called spam. In all actuality, I got some Jimmy Dean sausage patties. I don't really like them. They're too spicy. Not hot spicy. They're just too spicy. They got too many spices in them for what they should have. I mean, I'll eat them, but I don't like them. And I bought the last time I bought them, I bought like 45 packages of them. Well, that's good, Amish. That's good. Did you have to bribe the doctor? Hey, doc, worth a couple $100 if you pass me. You're right. I would. I'd buy a tank if it was at the right price. $20. Okay. I'll take that Abrams for $100. Don't think I won't. I need some friends to come on over. I'm trying to build me a killdozer. I need people to help hold the metal while I weld it together. I think every community ought to have a killdozer in it. Keep them on their toes. Keep them straight. The only problem that guy had is he went into a building that had a basement. Should have never went into the building. You should have just started picking at the walls, and tore it down from the outside. That's what he should have done to all of them instead of driving through them. But hindsight's 2020. They did. They drove them to do it. All right, there, Steve. You have a great day. I'm going to be out of here too in a minute. I gotta get my breakfast made. I think I'm gonna have multi-grain toast. I'm gonna try that. I don't eat white bread no more, so I'm gonna try this multi-grain, see if that works. And maybe a couple of fried eggs. Picked up a bunch of fresh green beans the other day. Kathy cut the end. She cleaned them, cut the ends off in each one of them. We're gonna have green beans and ham or whatever with onion. She's gonna make some green beans and ham or whatever you want to call it. Haven't had that in a long time. Well, I'm glad the sun's out. Kathy took Kyler to school or to the bus stop 45 minutes ago. I don't know where she's at. She's probably talking to somebody down there. So. All right, everybody. Time for me to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. And we will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard if you're so inclined to join me. Have a blessed day. She might have left me. I don't know.